A dwarf opens, a very nice, kind of portly-looking dwarf with a big tuft of a chin-strap beard, big kind of reddish-ruddy nose, leather apron on, and he kind of opens the door. Hey, hello! Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
You must be Hieris?
I am, the foreman of this here fine mine.
Wonderful to meet you. I've heard wonderful things about you.
Oh, have you? From who?
From Lord Gracebine himself.
Really? Oh. All right. How can I be of service?
We were curious. I'm sure you witnessed all of those wonderful goblins and trolls and other nonsense coming out of the mine.
Nasty lot. It always makes my weeks that much more interesting.
Weeks? So this has been happening for quite a while?
Unfortunately. At least 5 or 6.
What monsters have you been dealing with?
All terrible kinds.
Yes.
Over these past few weeks, we've seen some real nightmarish things slither out of the shadows. Many goblins stitched together. There's some kind of ball of screaming green limbs.
Oh, God.
Slimes and oozes that would mutate and change colour rapidly before seeming to dissolve on their own. Unstable looking, really, in their form.
Like a goblin centipede.
They're not undead per se. They're still alive.
Oh.
At least from what we can tell. And whatever agony placed them in their physical form.
Oh, that's even worse.
We even had one brief run-in with what looked like a Duragar that had swollen and sprouted eyes and mouths all across his body. That was a sight.
Dwarf. They are little fuckers, those
Aye, Duragar. And he spits to the side. Filthy lost souls. Dwarves evolved that turned to a darker god. Thankfully, they live far beneath the mountains, and usually far north enough to not cross us often to worry about it, but one of them found its way up here in this strange, awful, covered form. It was terrifying. And the smell! Oh, and I just heard we had some weird, many-headed serpent thing that just got killed down there.
We just killed one of those.
That was you?
Yeah, yes. Our hero is right over here.
Hi.
He steps onto his back leg, shifting his weight, and cocks an awkward eyebrow. Really?
We noticed I believe it was a Naga that we fought. It seemed to have several extra heads stitched on. Have you no knowledge of these creatures? It seems very odd. Is there any connection in Dwarven history or past, or this is totally out of the blue?
No, not to my knowledge at least. I mean, most beasts we find are in one piece, not several together. It's a bit disturbing, to be honest. I told my nephew about it, and he was crying for hours. I had a cousin who was once a carver. Raised in there, his whole family brought him up on that site. Military weapon training every day. Couldn't come out and play with the rest of us. I felt bad for him, but he grew up to be a right nasty dwarf. Hey.
You say had.
Where's he now?
Unfortunately, he was slain in one of the incursions. That Duragar I was telling you about. But such is the nature of the fighter, I suppose.
Avenge him. I'm so sorry.
I appreciate that. To be honest, he was kind of a bastard, but didn't miss him too much. But I appreciate the thought. That's very kind of
We
you.
won't avenge him.
Literally or figuratively?
I mean, still avenge him.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
He had parents.
He had parents. We were related somewhat. I'm not going to say too close, but yes.
Oh, not to you, to the other guy, Matt.
Yes. Yes, Laura.
You've been so helpful.
Of course, I'm happy to.
Oh, one last question.
It doesn't have to be last. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. I don't get visitors too often up here in my booth.
Wonderful.
You should come drink with us at the tavern.
Well, I have to stay here.
Oh.
Work, at least for the next 6
You get
hours.
offered
6 hours.
6 more hours.
Aye. But I have some dried fruits. I've got some meats inside. I've got 2 chairs, and you can fit in my lap, and he kind of pats you on the head.
I've killed.
Right.
Oh,
right,
look at the time.
We have to go. We'll come see you again, Hieris.
We're late for that.
Of course, anytime. When I'm not busy.
Good day.
But when I'm not busy, you're welcome to come by.
All right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Tell you what, when we drag our asses out of that mine, we'll come straight to you.
And we'll have some of that dried fruit.
We're live.
I'll save a batch for you, you half-elf lass.
Do the wink thing you do.
I already did.
You did it already. She's good at winking.
I saw it was a good wink.
Yes.
I made my tingle in my shoulders.
Just your
That
shoulder.
might be the diabetes. But mostly the wink, I think.
Good.
I walk back to Hieris' door and knock on it and poke my head in. Hieris, I'm sorry.
You catch him with a handful of dried food. Hi!
just a quick question. We have no fucking idea what time it is. Because we usually use the sun. Do you know what hour it is? Our business is open at the moment.
He reaches over and grabs this kind of really awesomely intricate piece of clockwork on his desk. It's this like brass cylindrical piece. As he pulls out, you hear this fink and springs and things making strange whirring sounds. Oh, I reckon it's about 2 hours from sunset.
Oh, very good.
Are the stores open at the moment?
Better question.
As far as I know, aye.
All right.
Depending on the store.
How much time do we have left?
A few hours.
Oh, thank you, sir. Right.
You sure you want to stay?
Let's go shopping.
Oh, we gotta go. Time.
Bye.
It's the mind that never sleeps.
Good luck. Hear the door behind you and he starts waving at you guys. Stay safe.
Stay regular.
Take it. Come on.
Eat some veggies.
Oh, I
Fruits
stick.
bad
I
for
put
the
my head back in the
diabetes.
door and I throw him a turkey leg and a beef jerky strip.
Ah.
I gotta get rid of this stuff. It's been in here.
The fact that you just checked your inventory for that worries me.
As
we got a lot of shit.
feel like
in this
we're
bag of holding.
the bag of holding, not so much a freezer.
I didn't say it was good. I just want it out.
The mildly rotted turkey leg across the floor. The remainder of what was once meat now is slush slawing off the bone as it slams across the stone
It's
floor.
really tender.
You're a Goliath. You'll
Grog.
eat anything.
Yeah, those are the best parts.
You see immediately
That's
steps
kind
back
of-
and his face squints back.
Not polite, Grog.
Here it
Oh,
is.
I gave him a turkey leg.
You
It's
just
the
threw-
thought that counts. As he
Yeah.
closes his door.